Hi, my name's Sam, I drink tea, and this is Scookie Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about Britfield and the Lost Crown by C.R. Stewart. I received an audio copy of the book in exchange for an honest review, so here is my honest review. So this one is a middle grade adventure, but not fantasy. I know, bit weird for me. So our story begins in Weatherly Orphanage in Yorkshire. It's a dingy place with strict rules and cruel staff, and it's where our main character Tom resides. It quickly turns to an adventure in a hot air balloon where Tom is trying to work out the truth behind his real name as he travels all across England. The story for this one just doesn't waste time getting started. It has that old classic feel, but without that slow classic pace. The author does a great job of describing the setting and building up the atmosphere of the book in the beginning. And then a great job of taking us from landmark to landmark in a hot air balloon. It's an adventure chase as well. The author sneaks in snippets of architecture, a little bit of literature, a little bit of history. I had a feeling this book was designed to be used in schools, so I looked it up and, I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's designed to be that, you know, Friday evening at school. It's designed to be one of those stories that the teachers will read with the students in class and discuss stuff. I never felt like I was in some sort of history or English lesson, but I certainly learned a thing or two. Things kind of slow down towards the end. You kind of know where the story's going, but overall I enjoyed the adventure. There's also a quirky professor character, which I quite liked. I think I would have really enjoyed this as a child. One of the things I need to mention is that it's quite clearly written by an American or an author who's grown up in America rather than England. From the use of the words soda, pants, sophomore. It's kind of weird because the story is about two children from the UK travelling across England, and they're saying these American terms which they just wouldn't have said, and they think in an American way as well. There's a very strange attitude when one of the characters mentions having, oh, a quaint cup of tea. Oh, it's the ritual of England around here. Isn't this exciting? So maybe America looks at us and thinks, ah, tea, that's something you guys do. Yeah, we do it, but we don't think about it. So what you end up with is these Americanized children from England in England thinking like Americans. And for me, that just pulled me out of the story slightly because it was just a bit bizarre. I've got to say, I don't really blame the author on this one. It's an editorial decision. I think for the most part, people won't notice or will quite easily forgive this. It's not a big deal. But as somebody who works in publishing and is the one ticking the box of what spelling we're using, it was just bizarre this one came out with an American finish to it. They're also from Yorkshire, the land of tea. I mean, sometimes I find it hard to switch off. Overall, I really enjoyed this one. I mean, yeah, I'd recommend it. Yeah, I'd give this book 4 stars. Thanks for joining me and take care. I come with a hat now. It's a thing.